A little information can be dangerous. Today I want to say one thing. Don't be stupid. Last week we covered Plato's allegory of the cave. So what do we do now that we know 90% of what we see is mere shadows and images meant to deceive us? More specifically, if you're still in school, how should you act? Here's my broad advice. Don't be stupid. One of the goals of this channel is to encourage rational thought and meaningful dialogue. I do not hope to promote riots and radical takeovers of individual schools. And I will never say it's a good idea to go into school tomorrow and tell all your teachers, "F you," just because you know that school is a dumb idea. Don't be stupid. I'm going to be saying this a lot. School as a whole system and institution is broken beyond repair. However, that does not mean that we should attack or blame any one teacher, principal, superintendent, board member, or school district for the current state of affairs. It is possible to live in the system without completely being a part of the system. Now, that's not too common, but I do personally know some teachers who jokingly admit to themselves and to the students that they're just playing school every time they walk through the front doors. That is, they're keeping up appearances and playing by the rules of the game, even if they don't completely agree with them. If you've already left the cave, or if you're just starting to climb out of it, this may be the position you're in. You're stuck, at least for the time being, going to school 35 hours a week and being told to conform. Don't be stupid. Play the game of school the best you can. Don't flip off your teachers or cause outlandish disturbances in class just because you don't agree with school. That only makes you look childish, and it discredits the message of school being outdated and broken. Also, you have to keep in mind that there are people who do enjoy the structure of school and they actually do learn something while they're in class. If you're acting foolish in class and you're taking away the opportunity to learn from those others, then you're now part of the problem. Don't be stupid. School is more about controlling your behavior than it is about educating your mind. Therefore, if you're behaving like a reasonable human being, then school will stay off your case and you'll be able to educate and expand your mind however you see fit. Of course, you'll still have to do the paperwork and the projects that your teachers come up with, but these are just part of playing the game. Besides, nothing in K-12 schools is particularly hard these days, especially since any info you need is online. Don't be stupid. While you're in school, you have to take control of your education. You can't just sit there and lament the day's lesson and then complain that you're bored and you're not learning anything. You need to find one thing, at least one thing, that you can learn from each lesson. You might as well make the best of a bad situation and come up with your own thoughts and ideas on whatever the topic happens to be. Don't forget, a person can be highly educated without ever stepping foot inside of a school. However, you have to play by the rules of the game until you come up with a plan to get well educated without the school system. It's really easy to point out the problems with school. It's not so easy, though, to re-enter the cave and try to engage people in a philosophical dialogue and educate them away from the images on the wall. Keep in mind, the mission of the teacher and the philosopher is to guide people out of the shadows. It's not to promote violent rebellion or incite riots. Don't be stupid.